Hello, superstars. Once again, you're welcome to La Prinzo World Academy. My name is Prince Kiloway, and in this short video, I'm going to analyze V101L so you can also learn from it. All right, so let's get started. So, what I want to do is to go to a higher time frame. So, I'm going to look at one weekly time frame to see what the market is in and also to see key levels. All right, so as you can see, I've identified one key level here, which is this one here. Market has touched this key level. So, and of course, the market broke out of the key level. It gave us a fake breakout. So in my teaching, I used to say that this is when you are supposed to be looking for sell opportunity. When market break out, this was like an order block. All right, it was like an order block. And market came back to test this order block, but you don't buy, you don't sell here. You allow the market to actually break out so that you are not going to be trapped. So this is actually where the best place to sell. But now that you have missed this sell that happened from here, from above this level, what we need to do now is to go to lower time frame. Is to go to lower time frame. So I'm going to go to one daily time frame. Now, what am I doing? I'm going to be looking for sell opportunities. All right. So I'm going to look for fair value gap on a daily time frame. Of course, you guys know what I used to. I've talked about fair value gap on this channel. You already know what fair value gap is. A trade candlestick formation that happened. So if I look at it very well, you can see that we have fair value gap candlestick, right? So this is the first candlestick. Indeed, if I was also watching this market, this was a confirmation. After market breaks out of this our order block, the market give us a clean wick. This is a daily time frame. Give us very long wick. This was a sign that the market was going to come down. So now we've made this. So let us use fair value gap to look for sell opportunity. All right. Now, so before we sell, we need to put some things into consideration. So this first is the fair value gap. Then we're going to use trend line to know when to buy, when to sell. So I'm going to draw my fair value gap. So again, let me pick the object. This is the first one. So I'm going to color my fair value gap differently so that it will look different from the main key level that we already have. I'm going to use a different color. So I'm going to use red. All right. So now our fair value gap, we are drawing with red. So you have to put your cursor on the first candle, the low of the first candle. That's the low of the first candle. We are doing daily time frame fair value gap. So we expect the market to come back to fill this gap before we look for seller. But this is the low of the first candlestick. That's your first candle. Then the next is the high of the third candle. This is the second candle. Second day the market went down massively. So this is the low of the third candles, the high of the third candlestick. So we are going to draw our horizontal line there again, a box with this horizontal line as well. All right, so this is it. So now we have a fair value gap now. So we expect that this market will come down. Sometimes market can start turning back from the 50% of the fair value gap. Sometimes it even come all the way to 100% at the last candles here before the market starts to reject. So let's go to 4 hours time frame to look for pattern that will give us, so we are going to draw trend line as well. So I'm going to draw my trend line from here. So what I've drawn so far is I'm marking out areas where the market may likely react. So now we have a trend line and we have fair value gap. So we are not using fair value gap as our confirmation candle, confirmation entry, our confirmation checklist. So we need to wait for either for this market to come back to us, to either retest this candles, this trend line, because it's going to be showing us as breakout and retest. Are you getting it? So now we are waiting for this market to either come to test this candlestick, and testing the candlestick is also showing working with our fair value gap. But if the market refuses to come to test this candlestick, if you just maybe in the middle and it shows off change of character, at that level you're going to go back to, if the market gets to this level, we'll switch to 15 minutes to 5 minutes to look for change of character. All right, because the market is going to be joining us, it's going to be going up with higher high and higher lows, like trending to the upside with small time frame, maybe 5 minutes or 15-minute time frame, when you're going to be trending to the upside. If it doesn't come down, if it doesn't change character with small time frame, we don't sell, we don't just sell. All right, so if the market comes to that level, we'll look for sell opportunity. If it comes to this our trend line, this our break, our trend, if you come to the test our trend line, or it comes to, it shows us a kind of changing direction with trending with lower time frame, listen to me, with lower time frame like 15 minutes or 5 minutes, showing you change of character. Change of character like is when this, like now let me show you what I mean by change of character. When this market, this market is here right now, is an uptrend, it's obvious. All right, so it's now changing character. Why is it changing character? It has broken structure. This is a structure. All right, it has broken this structure. That's why I'm thinking about selling. It has broken the structure. It means that it has changed character in 4 hours time frame. According to the 4 hours time frame, it has broken structure. This is an uptrend structure and it has broken. Once an uptrend structure is broken, that is what it means by change of character. But in this case, when we are going to be looking for sell opportunity inside this fair value gap, we are not going to be looking for change of character with 4 hours time frame. We'll now look for change of character with 5 minutes or 15 minutes. Once market change character in 5 minutes, coming to the downside, we know that the market may likely turn, and we'll now look for sell opportunities. So that's how you trade. So for now, let's be watching this market as it is right now. I've drawn my fair value gap. I'm waiting for market to come inside either 50% of the fair value gap to show me change of character in smaller time frame like 5 to 15 minutes, or it comes all the way to the first candlestick, which is the high of the first candlestick, and also my trend line, to retest my trend line. Then it shows me still I will want to wait for change of character in 5 minutes. All right, or 1 minute change of character as well. 1 minute is also very powerful, but 5 minutes is more reliable. But when I want to place the trade, I will switch to 1 minute time frame, because I will want to have entry with a smaller time, with small stop loss. So guys, I hope this video helped. Practice is what makes perfect. Practice with demo, then seeing how once you start making profit with a demo account, you go live. All right, trading is as that simple. I've trained people who knew nothing, absolutely nothing, but simply by looking at the market like the way I'm explaining, you will get results. Go to our academy, join the La Prince World Academy, chat me up, join the academy. Then you will see videos, training. We do Zoom meetings, every single week to train people to become professionals. So get on board and start learning how to trade. We have basic beginners class. If you're a beginner, complete new to forex, you still have your training. We have days for beginners that will give you step by step on how to understand the beginners training. So guys, use the link on the bio, on my bio, and create your own Deriv account. You can use Deriv to trade forex and even crypto. All right, I just like to trade indices, so use Deriv to trade indices and also forex. All right guys, don't give up on yourself. Learn the skill that you need to learn. The secret of success is learning. Don't be lazy for learning. Pay for courses online. Get on board, train yourself. You have greatness in you. Most of you guys are just watching people making money, and you are saying, you are wondering why things are not getting well with you. You are the cause. You're not getting on board on training. Educate yourself. I'm not talking about university education. I'm talking about learning certain skills, and forex is one of the best skill sets you can learn to change the trajectory of your life. All right guys, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.